I'm a millionaire. Money by the cases. I ain't gotta chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money by the cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Thursday to you all. I hope that you have enjoyed your day thus far. If not, it's about to get that much better. So if you are watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from on tonight, darling. Let me know who is here. Rep your city, rep your country. Go ahead and comment below. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my intro, as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that won the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everyone. I am not going to be long before you tonight at all, but I did want to come on here to share some thoughts with you all. I was reflecting on some things today, and a lot of people think that making money is hard. They think that making money is hard, and the truth is it's not. It's not. And once you understand that money is simply energy that is exchanged for a service and or product, you see one that is very simple to receive, but then also you realize that it's spiritual. It's more important for you to focus on the spiritual side of money, the spiritual principles behind it, and the beliefs more than the actual trying to get the money. Because most people have not been taught properly what money is, how to receive it, how to attract it, all of that. But we know we need it. We know we want it, but we don't know exactly how to make it happen to where it can flow. So when we don't understand that, we look at the things that are going on in our lives, we look at our bank accounts, we see the things that are contrary to what we actually say we want, and so now we believe what we're seeing rather than the truth, which is it's easy, right? It's our divine right. It's the ability that God has given us. He gave us the power to get wealth, right? So we can tap in and get it. But this is what's really hard. This is what really becomes challenging for most people, is the mindset. It's the mindset to believe that making money is easy. Most people have been trained to believe that money is hard to have, right? You might have heard your parents say things like money doesn't grow on trees. That was my mom's favorite, okay? Growing up, that was her thing. Money doesn't grow on trees. And it's like, technically it does, right? So because we have the limiting beliefs around money, we've been taught it was hard. We've been taught to toil for it, work hard, work 3 jobs, work 2 jobs. You're doing all this working physical labor, but still don't see the tangible fruit of what you're doing. So then that has to mean something is wrong. That has to mean if I'm working hard continuously and I still don't see the money being made, then it's not in my actual efforts. It's in the knowledge of understanding that it's easy to have and that it's my divine right and purpose. The spiritual side of knowing that it can flow to me at all times, removing the lack, the limiting beliefs in my mind. And once I get to that place, then opportunities can come where the money can flow. But money doesn't flow because our energies are off. Our energy is off because our thoughts are off. Our speech is off. The words that we're speaking are off. And so we are wondering, why am I literally being counterproductive? How am I doing that, Sharita? Well, you might be saying, I'm about to get this bag. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to work an extra shift. I'm going to go and apply for a new job that pays more money. Yet, while you're doing that, you're saying things like, I don't know if I can get the job. What if I'm not qualified enough? Oh my gosh, I have to pay all these bills. Oh my goodness, I don't think this is going to work. You know what? I think if I do this, now if I get more money, I'm going to pay more taxes. If I do this and I become an entrepreneur, now I have more responsibility. So you're doing all of these things in your mind that are counterproductive to what you say in yourself that you want. So now your energy is off. You're bringing conflicting messages out into the world. And then you're wondering why it's not working. It's amazing because I remember the first time I actually made money on the internet. I couldn't believe it. The first time I actually made a cent on the internet, I couldn't believe it was actually that easy. I was like, wait a minute. Is this really happening? Like, is this really happening? And actually, ironically, it was more than a cent. My very first sale that I ever did on the internet was a $1,500 sale. $1,500 commission, right? And I said to myself, wait a minute. What? Why didn't anybody tell me this? What is going on here? I didn't work hard, as in physical labor, sweating, toiling, and putting in a whole bunch of hours, and your whole body's hurting. You come home and you're fatigued and stressed out. It wasn't any of that. But what it was a higher level of consciousness. It was watching other people who mastered the skill of marketing on the internet, utilizing it to their benefit and helping other people, that I was able to see that, whoa, this is a skill set that can truly change my life. I said, oh, okay, now I see. I see what's happening. So it went from the awareness of I can actually do this, it's working for other people. Let me change how I'm thinking and what my relationship is with money. And then it begins to flow. But the moment there's reservation, there's hesitation, the moment the doubt comes in, the moment you're stressed out with everything else, you block the flow from happening. And you go right back to what you're accustomed to because it's familiar, but it's not giving you the results that you want. If you can affirm within and outwardly with your mouth, saying that money comes to me easily and frequently and I have nothing but the best, and you say that every single day, you believe that, you write it, you see it everywhere, that's exactly what you're going to have. That's exactly what you're going to have. And so we have to make the mental shift and the spiritual shift to change what we're thinking and what we're saying, so that we can align with what already belongs to us. It already belongs to you. Wealth and riches already belong to you. But the problem is you need to have the belief and the consciousness that it's already yours. When something is already yours, you're not going around asking for permission. That wouldn't make any sense. I'm not going to ask for permission to have my phone. It's my phone. Why would I ask someone for my phone? Great evening, love. That wouldn't make any sense. So a lot of you all are out there not realizing that this wealth belongs to you because, one, you are a child of the King of Kings. You have so many promises in the book that tells you that you are been called to wealth. But you don't believe it because what you see is more real to you than what the actual truth is. And so now the battle becomes, how do I align my thoughts? How do I align my actual belief and feelings to what I know is true? Well, first, you have to know what is true. You have to know what is true. What is truth for you? What does God say about you, your life, and what you can have? Once you have that, you hold on to it and you challenge the thoughts that you currently have with the promises, with what you actually want. I'm telling you, it's so funny how I could watch people. You can give them an exact strategy. You can show them the blueprint. You could break down everything that you know works. It's been tested, tried, and true. You know it works. And those that follow it to a T get results. But then you find those people that you can show them the strategy, you break down the system, and they're like, well, this doesn't work. No, you don't work. Your thinking is not working. Because people will self-sabotage themselves and do the exact opposite of what you're showing them to do because of their beliefs, because of the thoughts and the doubts that come to their minds. I say, do this. They say, okay, I'm going to do it. I go and I look. They do the exact opposite. How do you come to me for help? I tell you what to do, and then you don't do it. But then you're going to go back and say, this doesn't work. The devil is a lie. Baby. Oh, it works. I just gave you instructions and you didn't do it. Why did you not do it? Why did you not follow the instructions? There's some thoughts going on that you're not being honest about. There's some battles going on in the mind that you're not addressing. And so until the actual inner spiritual work begins, everything else remains the same. It's not that someone is better than you. It's not that someone had a better advantage. Even if they did, that can't stop you. Every single person has the same ability to become who they need to become to attract a lifestyle that they want. Point blank, period. Everyone. It's not the top leader of that company, not the top leader in this industry. No, every single person has the same ability. The question is, are you going to do the work to become that person? Because people say things to me all the time, like, Sharita, well, I can't speak like you, and I don't do this like you, and you don't, why would you try to be me? That don't make no sense. Now, you could do the things that I've done, right? But don't try to be me, because that's not going to work. You become the better version of yourself, because the person you see today, I was not her. This person you see now was nothing like the person I used to be. And this is yet nothing compared to who I am becoming. So I can't make the excuse that, well, you know what? That person, I mean, they made, $1 million by the time they were 30. God bless them. Okay, so now I go out, do what I got to do to get my $1 million. That it doesn't matter. We all have the same ability. The lie becomes when you think that somebody else can do it and you can't. That should inspire you. That should motivate you. If it has been done before, that makes it that much easier to believe that it can be done. Our hardest work will be right here. But the problem is we're not taught to reprogram our minds. We're not taught to think. That sounds crazy, but it's the truth. We're taught to follow instructions. As a baby, you follow the instructions of the doctor, right? They slap your butt, a nurse, make sure you're crying, make sure you're good. Then you have your parents that tell you and instruct you on what to do. Then you go to school and your teachers tell you what to do. Then you'll go on to maybe college and graduate. And now after you've done that, your professors have told you what to do. Now you have a job and now your boss tells you what to do. Your entire life, somebody has been telling you what to do. And you've been following their instructions, but never being taught to think for yourself. Never being taught to grow and develop and to question the thoughts that you have. You're just a sponge taught to receive, not to analyze, not to question, and or put in the proper thoughts in your mind. And so we have these habits that are perpetual. And we're still in this race. Nothing has changed. And then you look at those that make it and think that they were special. Well, that's because they put her on, right? Like, no, and no. You have the same ability now. Some may get there before you. And that's totally fine. Everybody has their own race. But the beautiful thing about the book that I live by, it says that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So either way you turn it, flip it, and reverse it, you're still going to get there. You still can have the same opportunity if you so choose to do the work, if you so choose to remain consistent, if you so choose to believe in spite of. And so when you start believing that making money is easy, when you start confessing that making money is easy, in spite of how you feel, in spite of what you see, it begins to flow. There's nothing there to block the flow. And so tonight I want to ask you, what needs to be removed in order for your flow, in order for you to have what you want? What opportunities have been presented to you that you have not tapped into that can help you with creating the financial freedom that you desire? What thoughts are stopping you? Where's the blockage? The moment you can discover and acknowledge and be conscious of that very thing is the moment you can actually change what you're doing. But the woe is me mentality is not going to help you win. The thinking you can't, it's too late, I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that, those are all lies. Those are all lies. And the moment that you can receive that and change what you're believing and thinking, so will your finances. Tap into a different way of thinking. Tap into the opportunities and resources, even if you don't fully understand everything at first. Just move. Just move. Money loves speed. Opportunities love speed. It's a frequency. And I'm telling you, when my mindset changed about money, it was crazy how I was like, whoa, is this really, literally, when you change your thinking, making money is not hard. It's not. Whether you choose to learn different skills to help you with it or not, the truth is, it's not hard. I can go on my phone right now and be on my way doing different things and money literally being made. Was it hard? No. But changing my mindset to believe that it was easy, that was hard. So I challenge you today, change your thinking, change your beliefs, and let the money flow. Let the money flow to you. Give way, make room for it. Make room for it. And it starts spiritually. Now, after you've done that and you're ready to do the natural work, get in my inbox. If you want me to show you how to do that, we could talk. We could talk and get it done. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope that this broadcast has awakened you to a higher level of consciousness, to change the thoughts that you may have been having that have blocked your financial breakthrough and release, and allow for you to know that whatever you want literally can be yours in divine alignment with God's will for your life. And wealth and riches is his will for your life, just so you know. Okay, so get in my inbox. Let me help you do that. Let's get to the bag and enjoy life and bless other people. All right, so thank you for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. We bless everybody.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.
I'm a